Hey, this is your RacePace coach, and today we will go over one thing that you should never say to your swimmer before a race. Okay? So, one thing that I've learned over my years of coaching, 15 years of coaching, I think I've done this while I was a younger coach too, like my first 10 5 to 7 years of coaching. I've done this to I've said this to my fastest swimmers and to their swimmers rivals. Okay, is right before they started to race their event, I would tell them, how they check in with you before they go up to their event. I would tell them, make sure you beat this person next to you in this lane, which is their rival. So I would always say that, and then the reason why I'm telling you not to say that to your swimmer is because once they if they beat them, it's fine because it's like good motivation. But when they lose to them, it really affects them psychologically, and it really hurts their motivation, and they start doubting themselves and thinking that they're not good enough to beat them, and then it carries on to throughout practice and then throughout the next meet. Knowing that the swimmer will be knows going into the swim meet that this kid, this person beat me last time, and he could possibly beat me again, and then it's just forming negative thoughts in the swimmers are forming negative thoughts in their head, and then they just lost then and there even before the race. Okay, so that's one thing I do not tell my swimmers anymore, is to beat someone or beat their rival in the lane next to them. Okay, um, even if your swimmer is like he's 10 or 11 and they're at the regional level, getting like top 8, top 5 in their races, or even first place in some other races, it still could affect those strong swimmers when you tell them, you know, not to lose to this person next to you in your in your heat or in finals or stuff like that. So make sure you catch yourself saying these things, and again, it builds, because I've seen where it affected one of my swimmers over a year, until when I stopped saying that, he his confidence grew. He got more confident, his results got a lot better, and he started to even beat this rival of his for the past 2 to 3 years already. He's been beating his rival that used to beat him when he was younger. Okay, so this is one thing not to say. And if you go to my Race Pace 101 course, it'll share more tips and strategies on and more um, reinforcement mindsets to help your swimmer get a lot better, get a lot faster. And then I'm thinking about starting a coach's mindset program. So if you want if you want to know or hear what I have to say, leave it in the comments description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.